Brothers, tyrannies are here. Here comes the Trigon. Disgusting tyranny scum. Replenishing firepower. Take flight and let terror fall. There should be no reinforcements for them. I shall suffer your poor aim for only so long. Traverse with caution, brothers. He dares not assault us if we stand and stride as one. This location provides sufficient advantage against the Trigon. It seeks to engage us, brothers. Commencing reload. I am the righteous storm descending. Salve for all wounds. Jump pack refueled. We are allies. Speed up and stay close. Ready to scan. Dig in and fortify this position. Reloading magazine. Avenging Angel at your disposal. Fresh magazine in. Wrath shall reign. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade. I am airborne ready. Synchronize movement and press forward. Tarry not and scatter not. Trigon assault incoming! Swapping magazine. Assume your weapon malfunction. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. Out of munitions. Deploying grenade. holds only vapors. Close ranks and hunker down. Me as an angel. Speed up and stay close. We hold this ground, not the beast. We cannot waste our time on our ammunition. It will have no effect on that monstrosity.
Indeed, Viridian. Unless the Tyranid Barrow devours the target, its extermination is not mission critical.
Speed up and stay close. Tarry not and scatter not. We hold an indefensible position. No ground is safe alone. We must keep moving. Right. Towards our position. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike! Jump pack refueled! Do not get hurt! The aberrant creature approaches!
Camelio line cloak ready. Rearming.
We hold an indefensible position! No ground is safe alone. We must keep moving.
Picking up extra rounds.
More gear required. Reloading! Trigon breaches the sands!
This location provides sufficient advantage against the Trigon.
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its carcass. Avenging angel at your disposal. Releasing crack grenade!
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's Keep.
You heard the Magos brothers! Rally at the lift platform! Take flight and let terror fall! I am airborne ready!
Astartes, I have summoned the transport lift at the request of Magos Gallia. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound. Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This positioning is disadvantageous. Do not linger too long in any one spot.
Transport. Ceases. Begins. Ceases.
Scrutinize every movement, brothers.
The lift has arrived.
Now to the lift! Avenging angel at your disposal. Replenishing firepower! That pitiful Xenos was but an abhorrent blight. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Onslaught.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gap Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal
Stealth
existence
ready.
in service to a desiccated cause.
Magos Gallia, can you analyze this servo skull?
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am... Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
A rogue servo skull is not our problem.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallia and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
That Trigon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning servo skull.
A lictor stalks us. It seeks to prey on us.
This is Magos Gallia. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
That servo skull deserves extra scrutiny.
The Magos said to ignore the servo skull.
My gratitude is bound. The thickness of these walls should provide ample time for the recitation of battle litanies. I do not trust the Xenos to remain idle while we elude it.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Swapping magazine!
Active camo.
Specs deep scan ready. Munitions here.
Out, you damned Ceramite-clad ticks.
These relics feel restorative. Take them. Take all you can carry. Supplies. The Emperor sees your impious aim.
When you die, I must return your house back.
Found weapon schematics. By the Emperor. We are not intimidated by its revolting carnage.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrium's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrium cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo spell as a crude mouthpiece, but give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Heard and acknowledged. Our destiny lies onward.
You passed the correct door. It was behind you, where your hostage sheltered from.
Primary in focus. Objective on the other side. We must confront Magos. We have a Trigon complication. Where the Trigon burrows, the swarm follows.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Melter munitions should be nearby. Keep searching for melter charges, brothers.
Authorization granted. Exercise proper precautions when handling melter charges.
Xenos hunger is insane. Place the melters in the hive tunnels. Domit.
The Tyranids will digest your
I hold a
flesh
melter
and
charge,
fire.
brothers.
The department in Minotaura will be notified of this melter charge requisition.
Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots. Here, a melter charge.
Melted storage X.
I have a melter charge.
Melter demolitions tool cache at your disposal.
Collapse their rancid crawlways. Eradicate the Xenos
Gallia
crawlways
knows
with the
nothing of
melter
the shadow
charges.
in the wall and its myriad secrets. But I do.
No more Xenos in this chasm. Melter charge source, brothers. Sear the hive burrow shut.
Power of the Imperium will halt this infestation. Collapse their rancid crawlways.
Xenos tunnel system has collapsed. Forward! We dare not be late to apprehend this Metrian.
Have a redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy and blinded by flesh faith.
Our orders are
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian, cowering in her data enclave.
Galio, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Where your corpses shall rot.
War gear requisition. Reloading magazine. Throwing shock grenade. I am the righteous storm descendant. I bleed, but my juice sustains me.
Closer and closer.
Do I resemble a foe? No! No shame in needing assistance.
On my name, I shall
We stand triumphant over the spirit.
Reloading. Ha.
The Residius system will be your tomb.
Gather on my mark. The battle lies ahead. We cannot backtrack.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, hatched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Galio or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Hold this territory.
Entering the console radius.
We have slid this console's connection to the tech priest.
The next console awaits.
All we need to rekindle the light is a power cell and a generator.
Source a power cell so we can restore visibility.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Despite your stalling techniques, you must still face the Emperor's justice.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Entering the console radius.
Score my armor
Your
with
aim
careless
is
fire.
my patience, brother. Swapping magazine.
Throwing crack grenade!
We disabled this console.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
Another Xenos fireball eliminate.
The Emperor sees all you
Target practice.
healing wounds. Let this harassing alien chitin molder across.
These tender clods of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Science, Metrian. Viridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The pulpous grey matter is in our grasp, Magos.
Space Prime.
Pilot, Viridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
Checkpoint located.
Wrath shall reign!
Grenade cache marked.
Commencing reload!
Fertilizer now, Xenos. Do I resemble a foe? No! Objective on the other side. Fresh munitions.
Replenishing fire! Jump pack refueled! Wounds of the Imperium!
Through one last maelstrom we go. This storm is unrelenting. Reloading magazine. Changing magazine. Commencing reload. All specs ready to scan. Shot grenade! I am not target practice. I shall suffer your poor aim for only so long, brother. Take medical stims found. Brothers, together we go.
I cannot land with that borrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
The Imperium demands the Trigon's extermination.
Aim for the cracks in its chitinous armor. Purification by frag grenade.
See us erupt from a new shaft. Ready mounter ordnance.
Collapse their rancid crawlways. Purify the area of the chittering hordes. Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots. Swapping magazine. Munitions here. Strike incoming, brothers! Reloading magazine!
Eyes up, brothers. Be ready to obey.
Finishing firepower! Gifts from the Forge.
Affix a melter ordnance to that Xenos pit. Place the melters in the high tunnels.
The Xenos blight the galaxy, and our hatred is the only cure. Melter fire will cauterize and fuse their tunnels shut. Commencing reload. Sterilize these burrows and seals.
Annihilate the entirety of this repugnant swarm.
Seal the Xenos-infested chasms with the thermal weaponry. Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges. Reloading. Picking up extra rounds.
Watch out!
Reloading magazine. Melter. Fury. Swapping magazine.
The Trigon assails us!
My war gear is set.
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. The mission was a success, despite the odds. Magos, can you tell us why Metrian believed she could survive the Xenos? Ignore Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about. Lieutenant Titus predicts the Tyranids Hive Tyrant is leading a swarm along a corridor toward the astropathic relay. We are inserting you near a bridge held by the Imperial Guard that intersects with its path. You will level the whole structure and crush that Xenos monstrosity in the collapse.
Visual on drop zone. Setting down.
Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos Overlord has entered the kill zone. Then trigger the detonation.
An inglorious death for an ignoble alien overlord. Fitting.
Eat that ration while you can.
Delta Wing, box check. Viridian is 60 seconds from drop.
This is Talassa. Drop complete. Moving to objective.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain box reports. Gamma clears out.
You failed at Ultron. You failed here.
Reloading.
Xenos filth over there.
Reinforcements will not provide them relief.
Rearm.
Moment passed.
I am envenomed.
Your stalwart resolve is a bastion in these dark times.
There is no pain I could face that would match the disappointment of my battle brothers.
You strike to the heart of it. I can imagine none either. Our brothers in arms need our help. Let us hurry. Check your aim. Pathetic tyranny abomination.
Reserves empty.
Swapping magazine. Specs ready to scan.
Ammunition expended. Launching frag grenade.
This galaxy's the brethren answer the call.
Magazine exhausted. Ammunition here. Resources acquired. Replenishing firepower. We stopped their call for aid. Let us finish this. Fire on those mines. Reload. Do not let that one come from me. We silence their cooperate. All specs prime. Imperium's keen blade. Activating all specs advantage. Tyrannus his heart. Astartes his partner. See your weapon malfunction. Check your aim. Fresh magazine. Throwing anti-armor grenade. Throwing frag grenade. Fresh cartridge. Them, not me. Ammunition expended. Into the breach once more. This soil shall bear the corpse of a hive tyrant, Lord.
The Munitorum does not store explosives to Codex Astartes standards. Locate enough to demolish the bridge.
Banner, ready to deploy.
Extra rounds. Resupply.
Inserting rounds. Bless this detonator. Explosives prepared. We crush the ravenous brood beneath our boots. I still have explosives to place, but
Explosive offering prepared!
fertilizer now, exterminate the Tyrannid spawn. We severed the Zoanthrope's connection to the hive. Detonator primed. We need only await the creature now.
The Hive Tyrant will reach your position shortly. Join the Imperial Guard defenses up on the bridge, and lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
That silence the Tyrannid's violence. Hit my blade. Revenge. I shall never let a brother fall. My gratitude is boundless. It blends the Xenos state.
ammunition cache here.
Healing wounds. Deploying grenade!
Watch your fire, brother. Be ready.
Space Marines and do your damn duty!
Astartes! We were not expecting such illustrious company in the rear ranks.
We've got a handle on these probing strikes, my lords. It's the relay that's getting hammered right now.
The leader beast will cross that bridge, and in short order, die to our tactics.
That's news. Without armor support to tackle a target that big, we may have to bring down the supply bridge.
All elements needed are prepared.
Is this a withdrawal order?
Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant, not the bridge. Defend this position until the Tyranid command unit is executed.
Understood, my lord. May the Emperor guide our lasguns to your support.
Incoming!
Ready up, Eighth! Show the Emperor's angels what we are made of! Left flank! Xenos on the roof!
The vermin have clambered upon the roofs.
Fresh magazine.
Got a pile up below! Don't...
The Hive Tyrant is on its way, but there is a horde of Xenos between
over
you
the wall.
and it.
Swap
Take it for the long
quarters
haul.
war gear.
Cut them off! Guns up! There's more coming!
You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
Keep those strikes ready! Aim for their heads!
Rearm.
They're bleeding out!
Bayonets! They're on us!
I will pluck them from the battlements and send them sprawling back into dirt.
Reloading!
Keep your eyes peeled. The Xenos leader beast will be in visual range shortly.
Throne. That is one ugly leader beast.
I've never seen such an atrocity.
Hold. Give the Hive beast a moment. Detonate the charges now.
Our Holy Emperor sees your...
Felled it! Delta Wing. We have given the infernal Xenos a fitting burial.
It is not dead.
Our tactics were sound.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the Hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay. Reports confirm the Lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead.
Our word is bond. This void-spawned behemoth has seen its last day. It is over there, brothers, attempting to claw free. Huh. Check your aim. Jump pack refuel. Inserting rounds. Skitter to the grave,
You recite the Codex well, but what of the scriptures?
I join the brother chaplain in meditation most days, though I do not claim to know them as well as he.
There are many hours in the day.
Of late, I spent much of my time in the apothecary, under reconstruction.
I shall seek a cherub to recite them to you during your repose.
We have it routed.
Pursue and eliminate. We will not have a better opportunity to finish it off.
Watch your fire, brother.
Fresh cartridge.
Take flight and let terror. Avenging angel. Replenishing firepower. Releasing frag grenade.
That is heretical behavior! This galaxy is not yours to devour.
Pay no heed to its lurking shadow. We are the hunters here.
I am airborne ready. Brothers, together we go.
Talassa, report.
We are after the Xenos Overlord. It cannot run forever.
Talassa, you cut out. Repeat.
We have been cut off from our brethren. The heretics' jamming must reach this far.
Do not worry. When the Hive Tyrant is dead, the Lieutenant will know. Score my armor with callous buff. Jump pack refill. The Xenos infestation is steady.
The Xenos leader bescales the building. Take to the roof! Fresh magazine! The Imperium provides.
The armory. I am airborne ready.
Rally to me for passage. There is no going back, brothers.
Have you realized there is no escaping judgment?
For the glory of Ultramar!
Reloading. The creature is undergoing some kind of transformation.
My Allspec size scanner just spiked.
Restoring vitality.
Stims injected.
Commencing reload. Bask in the Emperor's glory. Reserves empty. Shock grenade out. Ammunition expense.
I will not waste this opening!
Viridian here. If you can hear this, Damocles, we've got the bastards. Excellent work, brother. Any contact with Telat...